What's good, y'all? We back. I'm about to play this clip that I see going around. Eazy the Block Captain, totally violating Tay Roc. It's an interview clip of Eazy. It's centered around their potential battle, a battle that many of us in the culture want to see. But we're gonna pull that clip up. I got some questions about that. After that, I got some questions towards Tay Roc. I saw a tweet that he put up in regards to his career moving forward at this point, and I'm even going to use the Rap Verdict website to make a point on that. And be clear, people, when I got a question, like let's say to a particular battle rapper or league owner, or in this case, let's say Eazy or Tay Roc, sometimes I wouldn't mind getting a real answer from these people, right? But other times it's really like it's a question because I'm curious and I'm responding to a topic that I see or a video or some type of content I see going around. Doesn't mean I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs like, okay, Eazy, answer this please directly. Tay Roc, answer this please directly. This is for y'all before it's for anybody when it comes to the viewers. All right. So shout out to everybody tuned in right now. I don't need a direct answer, right? I'm just opening up the topic further. Okay. Questions. If they weigh in, and then we'll go from there. It is what it is. All right, let's pull the clip up first. Eazy the Block Captain once again appears to have been on some interview, and now's a good time for him to be doing interviews because he has a card coming up, right? He's about to battle Av in a couple weeks. What is it, next week, I think? Either next week or the week after. And I guess this topic came up in the midst. Him and Tay Roc.
Me and Roc, that shit don't look like that's happening. He on some fake hate and shit. I mean, what crazy was Roc is I don't even really got no problem with him. He just a bitch.
This is the promo run of a century.
It's
already started. We love the start of the promo. I'm so glad you stopped him.
I'm just saying though, because he makes it everything about something is not. You know what I mean? Like that. Like we literally had that battle as one of the top biggest battles for at least 18 months. And it's the reason why that shit ain't get done because of him. And he want to make every excuse to not do the battle. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't like him. I don't want to make my man. Shut your bitch ass up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that was looking like you scared of me.
I was going to say, do you think he's scared to come
starting
outside?
At first, I was like, no, that nigga ain't
I don't think he's scary.
At first, I mean, I'm a cool nigga. Till it's time, till the Block Cat finally made it. Ain't no more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But me and Roc, that shit don't look like that.
It's a bunch going on in here, people. Let's talk about it. I guess I could start with like the last point. Do we feel that Tay Roc is scared of Eazy the Block Captain? I don't. There's a lot of things that probably happened between them, energy, even when they was back cool, gun titles and that type of stuff that some of us don't know about. So let me save that for when I get to the bitch ass nigga part. The scared thing, like I was saying, Roc battled some of the greatest battle rappers of all time. He battled Daylight, he battled Mook, he battled Hitman, he battled, he battled everybody, right? Like, I don't think he's scared of the rap battle, even if that was the case. What is there a legacy impacting outcome between them? Like, I saw what I said if Tay Roc and Surf battled now, Roc could like lose the battle. Like, check that video out if you want to get the context of that. I said Surf, it would be a legacy impacting thing to lose to Roc today. Okay. Here at this point, I would say the same for Roc and Eazy. If Roc was to lose to Eazy in the public consensus, that is a little bit of a legacy hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think a lot of people that's behind Tay Roc would want to see that happen. That would be a notch on Eazy's renegade type of career. You know what I'm saying? This going left type of career and this being very, very controversial. And sometimes a win gets interpreted as proving somebody right. Right? After all this time. The whole thing now about at least what it seems like Eazy's implying, because I saw another clip of him and he was pretty much talking about the bread. And this goes to, obviously, you don't go to Eazy. I've said certain things about Eazy and his character as it relates to money in the past. You guys know what I'm referencing right now. And I still have the same position. Eazy may be thinking like everybody is moved by a dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's 30, 40 or 50 grand for you to not take that, you caught up in your feelings or what you on your period or what you a bitch ass nigga. Not everybody is, I'm saying this so common, so regular, people. Not everybody is moved by money. Maybe Eazy doesn't get that. That doesn't mean that that's the case with Roc, though. I don't know all the details as far as why Roc wouldn't take the battle. And that's actually some of that could be on Eazy's credit or Eazy's side of the argument, because like we said before, we've seen Roc entertain the battle at times. There seems to be pivots or changes, or it's his fucking career. It's his decision. It's on Roc or whoever powers behind him, whatever. It is what it is. But it just never felt like it was that pure from the beginning, 1000%. I don't care if it's $1 million. I'm not battling him on some integrity or principle or morals type of shit. Obviously, that couldn't be the case if the battle was entertained before. Okay. So Eazy assuming that, there's weird stuff, tangled up in that, he has some merit there. Doesn't make it true, but he has some merit there. Now, third part of that, does that mean that you call somebody a bitch ass nigga? I'm gonna stay halfway out of that one as well, because Eazy flies off with his words sometimes towards people. He says things that are in today's age very, very crossing the line, but they have their history, right? I want to assume that Tay Roc and Eazy's energy is a little bit past battle rap, if not for both of them, at least for one of them. All right. Meaning that if they was in the same room, it wouldn't just be, hey, what's up, man? Yo, we're going to do that battle. Hey, all right, man, I'm going to get you. No, I'm going to get you. I don't think it would. Could it be that? Like, I get it. I'm a big supporter of things staying battle rap and things being drummed up for promotion, and even the WWF side of things. Let's get these grudges rolling out for the fans and have these big events and these big storylines. And then when we watch the rounds, it's that much more up. You know what I'm saying? But the way they carry the energy back and forth, like, are we not supposed to interpret that there's some real, some personal energy there? And that's where words, once again, like that. I mean, listen, Eazy do it. He a grown ass man, but and Roc does it sometimes too. The SMD stuff or the bitch ass nigga or user, he's a bitch. He'd be fighting words, man. These be fighting words. So I would say, as far as the battle actually happening, if it ever came about, whether it was about money, not about money, URL books, or somebody else makes it happen, time passes and they need each other or some shit like that. Who knows, right? At the end of the day, the type of energy that's between them, this is like when things need to be sorted out before the battle happens. I had that situation with Math and Disaster. There was a time when I was engaging those two guys to put that shit together, like the final closure for those two guys. And one of the circumstances that Math put out on the table, respectfully, it's respected, is that we can't just for the first time see each other at a face-off. Because I was gonna do a pre-face-off, like way before the press conference, like the day before the event. Could have been like a month before the event. So I was gonna do a Disaster and Math half a face-off, definitely. But Math was just like, there's no way the first time I see him is on some business, contractual, RBE battle rap shit. I was like, I get it. So I had to have those conversations with Diz too. And, I'll save the rest of those details. But that would have to be the case here. Is like, time passes, the battle's being talked about, and here goes Eazy. He's a bitch ass nigga. It's like, so much for calming down that type of energy, right? You make it personal, you keep it personal, and if Eazy feels that way, he feels that way. He's a grown ass fucking man. All right, and let Roc feel however he feels. Now let's transition this into these tweets, and then I'm gonna get over to Rap Verdict in a second that I see that Roc put out. All right, so he's got a tweet here. URL Tribal Chief, the real Tay Roc, the only Tay Roc, my bad. So that's his real Twitter, right? This says the 16th, so this was yesterday. One more battle I'm obligated to do. After that, you won't see Tay Roc battle unless it's on URL. Peace sign emoji. Cool. Look at this. Right underneath there's a reply to it. It says, Beasley finally forced you to read the contract. I think Roc replied to that saying he never signed a contract. And I don't believe that Roc can't do what he wants. I mean, how else did he win Cody? We'll get there. Roc is all battle rappers should be in control of their own path and their own career, up until the point of being able to book themselves with a contract and a deposit, obviously, unless they're league owners, right? But you should be able to be in a driver's seat. Okay, it's a majority of the time, maybe not all the time, but a majority. You should be in the, especially if you're a Mount Rushmore. People argue as one of the greatest ever, the face of your Tay Roc. All right. If he can't be in a driver's seat, who the fuck can? Right. So I don't believe that it's that type of thing. It's just odd to see a tweet like that without further context, right? It's not, I'm not looking for explanation. Keyword is context. I think it's good for somebody is important to the culture as a Tay Roc to put context to that because forget the contractual type of trolling type of tweets and replies, and he obviously pays attention to it because he responded to that tweet, right? But he's one of the goats, right? So when you switch gears like that and people don't know, is that Sue Surf's influence? Is that URL pressure? Is that URL rebuilding efforts? It's important to fans. And obviously, he wanted the fans, his fans, the battle rap culture to know something of the whatever's happening or whatever course he's on because he tweeted that. And that's my advice to people when they are that much in a public eye or when they are that important to the culture. When you put something out there like that, some people's gonna say hooray, some people's gonna say boo, some people's gonna be confused. They want context. They want context from these pillars within the culture, right? So I think it'd be dope if hip hop is real, or 15 minutes of fame, or somebody catches up with Rock, or he gets on his own channel. Or is he still on Twitch? And he does content on that. Why not? It's a topic now. Explain yourself. Like, yo, this is what I'm on for the remainder of my. I've heard within the last 2-3 years, Rock talk about retirement. I'm taking a break. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then here goes this one. No more unless it's URL. Give context to the fans that watch your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like monetize it, content on your own platforms. And seeing that tweet led me to this. I wanted to pull it. I referenced this before, but now that we got shout out to Jay Black. Now promo. Now that we got rapverdict.com. I could go to a website like this, a dope ass website, and then what did I do? I went to battles, and then I used the filters of United States, Tay Roc 2024. My bad. I'm ruining my point. If 2024 isn't his battle rap year that then led to him winning his Cody, I think it's because 2023 is Tay Roc. I mean Tay Roc. Big K. 2024 is Tay Roc. 2025 was A Ward, and here we are in 2026, completing the 2026 year. So yeah, this is his Cody year, right? And Rap Verdict gives me his battles here, and 4, 8, 12. If this is all of them, shout out to Rap Verdict. But we'll say 12 battles he had during this Cody run. That's an obvious average, right? A battle per month. It don't get more active for a top tier or a god tier or a Mount Rushmore than that. Somebody that's battling on an average once a month. And I'm sure somewhere in this schedule, he didn't had 2 battles in the same month and then maybe a small break on the other side of the upcoming month or something. But look at this shit. His Swamp battle on Summer Madness, it says, that was December 2024. That's a URL battle, obviously. Read TBA, GMDWE. That's versus Chess. That's November 2024. October versus Mr. Man. Respect. I don't even know who that is. And BYTDBL League. I don't know what that stands for. We know the Big K battle, massive battle versus Tay Roc. That was in September 2024. Okay, you got TBBL versus Loso. You got the God Yogi on TBL. What do we got here? Shout out to Battle Academy versus Prep. You got Bankhead. That was on Black Ice Cartel. You got On the Riot versus A Ward. That was the rematch, right? Was it? I forget. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Bill Collector, BMBL. Oh, that's Calico's joint, Winter Madness. And then you got On Our Battle versus Fibo. One battle during his Cody run was on URL. This is while Surf is locked up. See, now I'm creating a narrative, and I'm half joking by doing it. Like, oh, and it's all good when Surf is locked up, but Surf comes home and says niggas battling everybody, and it's a tweet saying I'm only battling on URL. And this is what I mean about context, Rock, because nobody wants Rock to ever be a GOAT and look like he's behind anybody. This is what I mean about context, because I could be reaching right there, but even from a money standpoint. Let's say he averaged 10 bands per battle. Maybe some of these matches were a little more. Maybe some of these matches were a little less. But even if it's 10, that's $120. That's not bad. You know what I mean? People could live off of $120, especially if you're getting paid off the books. You're not getting taxed on. I mean, you got to follow your own taxes, but yeah, a lot of people don't follow them. Anyway, that's another conversation. From a money standpoint, from a productivity standpoint, from his own status standpoint, he picked up a lot of new believers in his God tier or his not Cody, but his Mount Rushmore status from this Cody run. You know, so this is why context is important. But we will be watching. I will be watching as a fan of battle rap to see why that tweet benefits him or what some of the motives behind it are. And closing out Rock here, just so happens when I went to his Twitter to find that tweet to bring it up in this topic, what does he have pinned to the top of his joint? All right, this is what does he have pinned to the top? His joint that just dropped a clip of him versus JC. And what league is it on? All right, let's play it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's probably cooking it in anyway. All right, we'll close out there. Keep it positive.
You know, words that got your initials. That shit takes all skill. You know, JC, this John Cena versus Jade Cargill. The joint chrome, I'll hit Julian Cabbage. Doing like Julius Caesar, and they're gonna just close Julian Casket. Just chill. Just chill. Get your jugular cut. Stab this man. JC better stand for Johnny Cage or Jackie Chan. Julian Carter, get his jaw cracked. My hands swell. I'm gonna go from a judge's court to a jail cell. I hop out of.
Don't even think I'm trying to be funny right now, people. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny. On everything. We all know Tay Roc is one of the greatest battle rappers of all time, and he's capable of writing hell for any opponent. But you want to know the shitty thing about the era that we're in now? I don't have any rap ability or rap skills or writing skills. You know that I can literally have ChatGPT give me this right now. And that's what sucks for you rappers. That's why you got to continue to see the true rapper style within all of their rounds or their songs. It's not even just battle rap. Because I swear, I kid you not, like I could ChatGPT right now. I am the battle rapper Tay Roc. I'm about to have a matchup versus the battle rapper JC. Give me a whole bunch of doubles or one syllable or two syllable setups, including words that start with J and end with C. Or you know what I'm saying? And ChatGPT will give you all the punches. And if you could even ask it to craft it for you, like it's wild. And that's why I think you got to be real creative with shit like this these days, because people are gonna, the industry and artistry will continue to be watered down by technology and AI. So we got to see the true person on the stage all the time, as far as like, oh no, that's that nigga style, you know. But then still, even the stuff that's in it could be taken from elsewhere. That's pretty much what happened with Averb, right? Danger Zone gave the punches, but Averb wrote around them so that when we see Averb's battle with the Danger Zone bars, we still heard 100% Averb. So I take back everything I just said. I just crushed my own point. Fuck it. But I'm not saying that Rock is on no shit. I'm just saying when I hear stuff like this, it just makes me have that type of thought about the era that we're in.
I hop out a jungle camo Jeep Cherokee. You a I hop out a jungle camo Jeep Cherokee. You a caught target. Mask on like Jim Carrey, shooting like Jamal Crawford. Bullet gun through his jacket collar. Splatter sword. Put money in a box. Like a Jeopardy category. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
It was solid. It was solid. I'll leave it there. All right. Drop me y'all comments below. Let me know what y'all think about Eazy snapping on Roc like that. We want to see the battle, right? It is one of the biggest battles left. Whatever, man. Who knows? If Roc gives more context, if Eazy talks more to it, if leagues talk more, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Is it a top 5 battle that's left? Absolutely. So it is what it is. We'll be back.